It's time for Neighbors Neighboring with Amber and Jen.
All right, where do we want to start?
Welcome.
Dun, 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 dun.
We are neighbors neighboring, and we don't have a theme song yet.
I mean, I feel like the lack of a theme song is almost an opportunity to have the listeners submit theme songs.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I like that too.
We could go with that.
I like that too. By the way, I love these microphones.
It was so good the other day when
Right?
it traveled from the podcast to
The bookstore.
the bookstore.
Yeah, and hallelujah to the neighbors for having a big portable speaker that we could borrow.
Our neighbors have it all.
Well, you know what's so funny? So when this bookstore contacted me and asked if I wanted to do this event for indie romance day at the bookstores, I was like, yeah, I mean, of course I'm all in. Like, read some romance stuff, get people on stage to also read romance, give it a shot. Super love it.
So fun.
And then he goes, so I assume you have like the whole setup, like microphones and speakers. I was like, well, in my studio, that is in my home. And then I said, you know what though? I have so many neighbors that have some type of vocal talent or vocal resource. I said, yeah, I'm sure I can dig it up. And 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, and I got myself a full setup.
I mean, it was very fulsome, very fully set up.
It was. The only thing that I regret is the picture we took. Like, I still feel like if we could have taken it with the bookshelf backdrop versus the curtains that were partially there and partially weren't, it would have been a much better photo.
This feels like a job for AI. Perhaps.
Maybe, yeah.
We can splice it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, how bossy do I want to get? Because I was like, actually, I don't think we need to move. That's what I was thinking in my head when the gentleman was like, oh, you know what? Let's go this direction.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be like, but no, thank you.
Yeah.
Or even if we had stood on the other side in the same direction, the store scene would have been behind us and not.
Yeah. But anyway, it was okay. You know, it was fun. It was a fun event. So I did the readings at the store, and when I came in, he goes, so it's been really dead today. I'm not sure we're going to have a lot of participation. I said, well, I have some people coming. And he's like, okay, oh, good. I hoped you would. And I'm like, well, I mean, not really anybody in Pittsburgh knows who I am. So it's not like I have a local following or anything. So then all the neighbors came in. Like, it was all neighbors. So everybody that came to this event was 100% neighbors. And he's like, oh, this is a good crowd. I said, yeah. I said, my neighbors are really awesome. He goes, these are your neighbors? I go, yeah. He goes, I can't believe this. Like, so many people I'm talking to have all these great neighbors. I said, we're lucky. We're really lucky.
Yeah. We have the A+ neighbor squad here. I mean, after Storm Palooza.
Oh, God.
2025.
Please never again.
The FEMA Lippel Station.
Oh,
all the
my
things.
God.
Our neighbors show up.
They do show up. But it was a good time. So hopefully we'll be able to do that again. And
yeah.
I loved it. But yeah, so I was listening to these microphones, or I was listening to myself on that microphone, and I was like, God, I wish I could use a microphone like this for work.
Is the reason that you can't use this type of microphone for the actual audiobook reading because it's almost like too smooth?
It's too forgiving. So it's not dynamic, and it's funny, these are dynamic microphones, but it's when you're doing audiobooks, you want to be able to capture every inflection.
Yeah.
And every little nuance to your voice to give it so much more texture, so much more emotion. And what happens with these types of microphones, they almost have like, technical people come at me. I don't know this for a fact. I'm not an engineer. But they kind of smooth things out. Okay. So they're very forgiving microphones, but they don't capture all those nuances that, unlike what I use and what most people use in the audiobook industry, is a large condenser. Large diaphragm condensers.
No.
These are called dynamics.
Dynamics.
Yeah. So it's, they're just, I mean, some people do use dynamics in the industry. There's one microphone specifically, a Shure SM7B, and which I have as well. But they're just, I mean, I like how I sound on them. I sound better on it than I do on my other microphone. But
maybe you can start sending samples from both, and then you can ask them which they prefer.
They like the other one.
Oh, so no. So then that's a waste of your time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't even imagine. I was talking to Brian last night, and I said, tomorrow is my first day off since we got back from vacation. I've been working every day, including the weekends, full days, and in the evenings because I have deadlines back to back. I had back to back to back deadlines. And so today was like my full day, my first day off. And he goes, "What are you going to do?" I said, "I'm sleeping until 8:15."
How glorious that is, the sleep until 8:15.
It was wonderful.
This morning, Jason was like, "I'm going to cuddle you for 10 minutes until the alarm goes off." I was like, "Okay, 7:30, here you come." This is the blessing of working from home, though, because if I had an in-person show up, look, not homeless job,
yeah.
thank God Zoom is so forgiving.
It cracks me up too. You're like, "I kind of look scrappy today." I'm like, "No, you look super cute."
Well, my hair is done because I got my hair done last night. But yeah. So I want to hear about the vacation, though.
It was good.
You're back. You've been full steam ahead on projects, but how was the rest of it before that?
It was nice. It was a different experience. And I was once again telling Brian, like, I almost feel guilty going on vacation because I just love my job so much that I don't mind. And a part of me was like, God, I wish I was home. I could just get like a few chapters in today.
Yeah.
Such a weird mindset. I never had that when I worked at the other industries I've worked in. But it was wonderful. The weather was gorgeous. The place that we stay in Mexico is absolutely beautiful. The staff are really wonderful. We've been there now 6 times. We did a couple of new things. Well, we are creatures of habit, but we did a couple of new things while we were there. We went to this cool cenote and we walked all over these trails that are it's in an estuary. We went to a butterfly enclave.
Ooh.
Yeah, a butterfly landed right on me and I was like, yes.
I freaking love a butterfly.
And then I started singing the song just to annoy Brian. The Reading Rainbow song.
Classic.
I can't help it every time.
Why is it that, well, for me, I have a dramatic fear and hatred for moths. Yet a butterfly.
Not butterflies.
Embrace all the time.
Yeah.
Land on me.
Do
little
it.
flutter action.
Yes.
No problem.
No. Also, doesn't bother me, grasshoppers.
I like a grasshopper.
I let one in the house today. That right now. I went
You're like, come on in.
I went to go grab the water pitcher to water my herbs. I was like, because I didn't do it yesterday and it's so hot out. So I was filling the water pitcher up and boom, boom with the grasshopper. And I said to myself, whatever.
Nature, welcome.
He'll find his way. Hopefully he'll find his way out and not in the cat's mouths, but it could happen.
That could have been maybe more drama than we realized down the road. We'll see.
It could be.
To be continued.
I don't know. They look pretty lazy today. Not really.
Yeah, the heat is getting to them.
It is, but
yeah. Well, I'm jealous
it was beautiful. I loved it. Vacation was great.
We have Maine coming up in September, and I'm looking forward to that. But also, I don't know. I mean, it's nice. We're going to go see a friend. I've always wanted to go to Maine. I've never been to Maine. My grandfather grew up in Maine. My mom used to go to Maine a lot when she was little. So I feel excited about the trip, but I'm also, it's one of those, if there was a direct flight, we would be there in 2 hours. However, there's not. So we have to do this layover for
Wait, where are you flying into?
Portland, Maine. Because we're going to get a car and then we're going to drive to Acadia National Park. And we've got some stops along the way, visit a friend. So I think we're staying at 5 different places overnight.
For how many days?
8 total nights.
Oh, God. 5 different places?
Yeah. So
that's like a backpack. You just need a new backpack for every day.
Y'all might be seeing, I might only bring mascara and lipstick or that's it.
Yeah, I support that.
And maybe we're really in for a trip to Target to get, we'll have to, is it a short sleeve? Is it a tank? Is it a long sleeve tee? We got to figure out what it is.
Yeah.
And then I'm just buying all of
the
them.
Same?
And then maybe 2 sweats, 1 jean, 2 cable sweatshirts.
I like these pants you have on today.
Okay, can we talk about how I don't know how to appropriately pronounce the brand?
What is it? Viore?
Yeah.
I saw this. I think that's how you say it.
They're so buttery soft and also very thin. So I feel like they're really packable. I have to figure out what I honestly don't know what we could be dealing with like a cold night, warm day situation
Yeah,
in
I don't know.
September.
September in Maine? It's pretty far north.
Mid-September.
Are you gonna
TBD.
go to Bahaba?
Bahaba yeah.
Yeah, you are?
Yeah.
You're going to Bahaba?
Well, yeah.
Oh my god, wicked.
It's gonna be great.
I
We're
love
going
that.
down there. Yeah, we're going everywhere from Portland up. I think Bar Harbor is the Acadia town, if I'm not
Okay, I didn't
mistaken.
know that.
I believe. If not, we might need to triple check this. And speaking about it has also now made me think I need to reserve a car, which I have not yet done.
It's a great idea.
Other than that, we pretty much just we're staying in a lot of like B&B style places, which I really enjoy. And
That'd be
yeah,
fun.
I think it'll be okay.
I need something new and fresh and exciting, so I'm excited to hear about
St.
that.
Lucia.
Yeah.
I mean, if you still want to beach it up,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I have to figure out where we might go. I like this though, like two week-ish trips a year versus a really long haul situation.
A little Caribbean, a little domestic.
Yeah. I have to figure out what we might want to do in the
a little international.
Marchy time frame. I was thinking like it might actually not be that much longer to choose. How do you pronounce that? The Azores? Is that the islands?
But I don't have a
Portuguese
clue.
Islands. Madeira. Allegedly, that flight is only like 5 and change from.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Lisbon was like 6 something overnight, and that just felt like a little long. But if the flight to Madeira from New York is only like 5,
Well,
maybe.
here's the deal. I told Brian, I'm ready. I'm ready to
go across the ocean?
Yes.
Amber, this is big.
I know.
Oh.
Now the current situation with all these little turbulence things don't make me happy.
Yeah.
But I have experienced now twice on an airplane in the last 6 months the worst turbulence I've ever experienced in my entire life. And I don't even think I told you this. The guy was serving drinks in the aisle, and we hear this seatbelts, and nobody even paid attention to it, including the flight attendants. And wasn't 30 seconds later, boom. I mean, like we're talking super drops. The guy flew up in the air. He caught himself with the flight attendant caught himself on the top of the plane, but he had a tray of glass and it shattered. He was right next to me. And I was like, oh my God, are you okay? And the guy that was sitting across from me in the aisle, he was in the bathroom at the time.
Oh my gosh, he's got poop all over him.
So I was like, oh my God, I hope he's okay. So he came out, was chit-chatting with people, and it was a very short-lived turbulence. He sat down and I looked at him. I was like, I hope you were done.
Sir.
I hope you're done. Because here's the thing about me. I cannot but get involved.
That's correct. But you're involved in a curious yet caring fashion.
I am. Like with the glass, I had my flashlight out on my phone. I was like, okay, there's a spot right there. Like, oh, we got a piece of glass there. Let's get this one.
If I had been on that plane, I would have cranked up my bird chimes on my phone and been zoning out hardcore. I cannot.
I can't help it. It's gonna get me in trouble. They didn't even say thank you.
Okay, well then maybe they did not. But I feel like they should have.
I think maybe he was just in shock. Like I have to give that to him. But the guy was super cool who sat across from me, and he was talking to his wife. I was gave him some time to tell the story to his travel partner.
Kind of listening.
And I was like,
what happened?
And it was so loud I couldn't really hear it. So I go, I hope you were finished in there. He's like, yeah, I was. I was washing my hands.
Oh my.
He goes, and then it hit. He goes, so I just sat down. He goes, I saw the light come on. He goes, I just sat down on the toilet seat. And he put his hands above his head to brace himself. And then right after that first bump, apparently a flight attendant opened the door really fast. Apparently, I guess they can do that. And he said, are you okay? He's like, yeah. And then slammed the door on him.
He was like, I'm just going to quickly check in and then also retreat.
Yes. So
it's nice to know that they could rescue you if you got stuck in there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is.
I feel good about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had some moments. I've had some unpleasant flight moments, but then we can remind ourselves we've survived them all. So
that's right.
In the scheme of things that are holding me back in life, I'm going to go on the flights. I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out there and do it.
Good. Yeah. So I told Brian.
A specific destination as the inaugural?
I'm going to let it be up to him because he has a milestone birthday next year. And he's like, I don't want to go for my birthday. I said, we don't have to go for your birthday, but Let's make it a part of your birthday year celebration.
There you go.
And so we're talking about Scotland, Ireland. He kind of wants to go to English speaking because, he's language challenged.
I mean, we are too. We made it work in all the places that we've been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
I get it. Scotland's on the list for us for sure. Obviously, for reasons we could explain to the listeners, we won't even attempt to go with you. But
right. Sorry.
Whoever goes first, which might be you guys, because I don't think next year's going to be a big Euro trip for us. But
Yeah.
I would love to do that one.
Yeah. I think I'm ready. I want to see the world. To see the world.
Now you could sing the butterfly song.
Butterfly in the sky.
That's you. You are the butterfly.
I am the butterfly.
You're going in the
full
sky.
circle. I feel like the butterfly that landed on me in the enclosure was like, take me with you. I will be your butterfly companion for the rest of your life.
I'm excited
gracious.
for you, though. That feels like a big decision.
It's pretty huge, right? It's gonna be that, but it'll be like the Alanis Morissette song.
No, it will not. Don't even say that.
I know, it's horrible.
I feel like the first time that I learned that you didn't want to fly over the water, though, I was like, you were scared of drowning. And I was like, I don't think that's the thing we need to be so worried
You're
about.
like, I think you would probably die on impact, Amber. And I was like, oh, amazingly, that makes me feel better. Like, if you're just going to take it out quick, I'll take it.
I know.
Over the suffering of getting, trying to.
No.
God.
I am also like, Jason and I'm going to go into left field with the documentary about that little submarine thing that went down.
Oh, yeah. Did you watch the whole thing?
I mean, I was like,
never.
I wouldn't even want to go under for 2 seconds. I don't even want to go on the submarine ride at Disney World. I do not care for it.
I don't want it either.
0%. Forget that.
No, I don't. You know what else I don't want to do?
Tell me.
Snoobas.
What's a snooba?
Snoobas where they put the helmet on you over your shoulders and everything, and your whole head is free, right? It's in like an oxygen bubble under that thing, and there's like a hose that goes up to the surface, but you're still walking on the ocean floor, even if it's only like, I don't know, 20 feet deep, whatever it is. I'm not in it.
No, sir.
I'm not going to do it.
No.
I am not doing it.
I don't want to go snorkeling.
Snorkeling is okay.
One time, and no, I meant scuba diving.
Yeah.
I went snorkeling. I've only been snorkeling like one time, and that was challenging for me.
Yeah,
I didn't get the breathing right, and I was like, I kept feeling like I was gonna like suck all the water up inside my mouth.
Can I tell you the best snorkeling story?
I would love to hear it.
So this was my honeymoon 22 years ago, and Brian and I did a cruise, and we did all these activities, and I would have never recommend anybody go on a cruise for their honeymoon. But anyway.
We also did a cruise for our honeymoon.
Yeah. It was
TBD. Continue.
Yeah. So we were in Jamaica. We're in Jamaica, and Brian really wants to go snorkeling. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it, even though I'm scared shitless. So the boat takes us out. We're in the middle of the ocean, middle of the ocean, whatever.
In air quotes, how they call that the ocean.
And everybody's getting all their gear on. First of all, the flippers just don't stay on my feet. My shoe size is like 5.5 at the time. Like I had tiny feet. I needed child size flippers. I get the mask on, and I'm just like struggling. And I am just absolutely in the worst possible shape. And I was like, fuck this. I'm not doing it. Blah, blah, blah. And I was a lot more emotional back then. Hormones were not balanced. And this goddess of a man, born of the ocean, jumps in.
The middle of the ocean, some might say.
In the middle of the ocean. Jumps in, swims over to me, and he's like he's watching this. And there's a guy next to me, he's struggling just as bad. And he's got a little life ring with him.
Yeah.
He tells me to hold on to it. And he goes, you gotta relax, lady. And I was like, I can't relax. He goes, you gotta relax. He goes to Brian, he goes, take your woman by the hand and make her relax. And so he looks at me and he's like, breathe with me. And he said, I want you to put your snorkel in your mouth, or whatever the tube thing is. Put it in your mouth and just breathe with me. I just want you to relax. And he's speaking in this beautiful Jamaican accent, right? Mm-hmm. Breathe with me. And don't you know that motherfucker made me so relaxed? And I have been a snorkel god ever since. So he got me to like
Wow.
fully just get comfortable with my body in the ocean. I'm snorkeling. All of a sudden, I'm swimming away. I'm like, look at that fish. Look at this fish. Oh my God, there's a shark right there. I'm still calm, you know? So I get this and I'm just in such great shape. We get back on the boat. The guy's wonderful. Took a picture with him, gave him a big tip. And, you know, again, and the guy, the older gentleman that was also struggling, did great too. We go back, go to the next island. We're going to, what's the rich one down there? The rich island in the Caribbean. Everybody hides their money. Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we go to Turks and Caicos. We're going to do snorkeling plus kayaking. By the way, horrible test for the marriage. But the 2-person kayak, that was a wrong idea. So we're kayaking, and then we get our snorkel gear. We start to snorkel, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm relaxing, lady. Brian fucking can't do it. He cannot snorkel. He's like, I hate this thing. And I'm like, wait a second. This was your thing. And now I'm good at it. And you're not.
How the tables have turned.
How the tables have turned. So we've tried snorkeling a few other times, but Brian just likes to swim in the ocean. He just prefers that over snorkeling.
The snorkeling.
Yeah.
So in our St. Lucia snorkeling experience, Jason's been a bunch of times. This was, I think this is the first time I ever did it. So they gave us the flipper things for our feet. And I just felt like they were like dragging me down in the water.
Yeah.
So then I took one off and I like put it over my arm. And I was like using one on my foot and like one on my hand to try to like balance it out. It was ridiculous.
I feel that was your
insane.
hypermobility. Probably it was dragging you down.
It might have been. I was struggling mightily. But I got the breathing down a little bit and I started to, I did enjoy it. I'm not afraid of like fish in the ocean and all that stuff.
I am, but.
I mean, we were close to the shore though. This was not like in the middle of the ocean. This was actually like very close to shore, strangely. It was like right there.
I like to try it again. I like to, I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Not in Scotland, though.
I can't even imagine.
Could you imagine? It would be like the murkiest, grossest water. There'd be like some giant grouper fish in the water.
Can you even swim there? Like, wouldn't the water be too cold?
Yeah. Yep. I'm imagining that the water off the coast of Scotland is probably very much like the Monongahela.
Oh, God.
Ew, gross. No.
Nasty.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have to decide. Turks and Caicos was a consideration, St. John and St. Martin. But also, I feel like I'm referencing a lot of like crazy shit right now. But Jason and I watched the Netflix documentary about that girl that went missing on the cruise.
Oh my God. I just started watching that too. Are you done with it?
Face?
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Are you
finished
watching?
it.
Oh.
We're done.
Okay.
But anyway.
Where did she go?
How far in are you?
I'm only like 3/4 of the way in through the first episode.
All right. Let's punt this conversation.
Okay.
Later.
Yeah.
Well, the listeners that have already watched know. They know.
Oh, God.
So anyway, so we have to decide about that. But yeah.
I would do a cruise with a group of people. I don't think that hits the travel with friends category.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so because
how?
Because it's not just like one-on-one with another couple. It would have to be a group of people. Like
okay, so we could do
two
like a
other
neighbor's
couples.
Cruise.
Sure. I mean, we know how I am though.
Yeah.
Like, there are certain things that Amber's a princess about, and travel is one of them.
That's true.
So if people could be comfortable with that, then yes, I would do that.
I feel like you need to set the stage, and then people can come along if they want.
That's fair,
including me and Jason, if we can get down or not. TBD.
You would get down.
I'm sure we'd love it.
Yeah, you could just.
I feel like St. Lucia was so nice that it's going to be hard to go back, like to be a normal vacation.
This is why we always go back to the banyan tree.
Yeah.
By the way, there's a new banyan tree in Baja California. And it's like a wine banyan tree. And I'm very interested in looking into that.
That sounds amazing. I feel like once I'm doing the whole anti-inflammatory, boring lifestyle for a hot sec, but not forever. And then we'll see. That would be fun. I miss that. That would be fun.
You've been so good and disciplined about that, by the way. I'm very proud of you.
We're going to a farm dinner, so I might have to break protocol just one day, but we're going to another farm dinner. But I have been good. The other night, Jason went for a drive, and he's like, do you want me to bring you back ice cream? I was like, no.
Yes. No. I wonder, Can you do a sorbet instead of an ice cream?
I could probably even
Like a fruit-based?
zhuzh something up at home even,
Yeah.
like some frozen fruit smashed
Yeah.
up into like a sorbet or something.
You know what? If you wanted to, I have one of those Ninja ice cream makers, and you just
The Ninja Cream?
yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I have it. I have it. So if you want, we could stick a can of fruit in there and freeze it, and then make a sorbet for you.
I have a whole thing of frozen cherries right now at my house.
Okay. Yeah.
And oat milk. I feel like the combination.
Well, I don't know why we haven't had this discussion before.
This is maybe one of the happiest moments I've had all week.
If you want to, when we're done, you can go grab it and bring it back, and we'll just get a.
Holy shit, I might do that.
Because I think I'm gonna freeze one of my Fairlife protein shakes and make some protein ice cream.
Oh my gosh.
Because I don't get enough
amazing.
protein in the day, and
I know.
I feel like, and I love the Fairlife
Same.
protein shakes.
I
Feel
know.
free to sponsor us, Fairlife.
Fairlife.
Core
Fairlife.
protein shakes. Core 42.
Is that so? Anyway, so we're going to the farm dinner. I'll break the protocol.
What's the farm?
wine.
What is it this time? Which one?
So this should be a little bit of a fun one. It's the Tiki. It's Hidden Harbor. Have you ever been there?
No,
I think they are in Squirrel Hill, and they're tiki. So
What
it'll
is
be like
tiki?
drinks and stuff.
Like Hawaiian?
Yeah. Like in the
Like a
those
tiki.
cups that look like totem poles and stuff.
Okay, it's a tiki dinner.
Yeah. So they'll have tiki drinks.
What kind of food is it? Is it Hawaiian?
I don't even
food?
really know what the menu's going to be. They have on their menu, they have like a smash burger. They have different stuff on their menu. It's not all. I'm worried about Jason though, because the drinks are fruity.
Oh, if there's berries in it.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Well, hopefully you put his allergy on there.
I said, we'll see.
Have you had Hawaiian, like authentic Hawaiian food?
No, not to my knowledge, no.
My favorite in college, we had a little Hawaiian, local place back in Oregon. I wish I could remember the name of the place. It was so good. Anyway, they had a dish called huli huli chicken. And there's a place in Portland too that I have gone to that also has huli huli chicken, but it's nothing like the place that I had in college. And it was it's good. It's good. Nice. They're kind of a sweeter barbecue type of flavoring on some things. Not holistically, but like pineapple, it's, I haven't been to Hawaii. Maybe
You could
Hawaii.
consider Hawaii.
I don't know. That's such a long flight.
That's
I feel like if I'm going to go to Hawaii, I'm going to just go to Australia. I might as well.
Why not?
I might as well. It's like probably an extra 5 hours.
Might be. That's all too far for me. I'm not down with that.
Yeah, it's a long time.
I feel like for me, European destinations are about the duration of time. And I don't even really want to be on a flight that's even 7 or 8 hours, quite frankly.
Oh, no.
I think the longest flight that I've been on was 11. And I was like, and I was stuck in the middle seat in economy.
Oh, so, that's,
never
again. Princess. I just got
a year after we got married.
Back in the day, that same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. The Baja situation could be an interesting one for next year, March time.
But back to the cruise scenario. I could do that with a group of people, and I would go on Celebrity Cruise. Again, feel free to sponsor.
Subscribe, sponsor.
I would do. I enjoyed the Celebrity Cruise.
Really?
Yeah, I did. For my mom and dad's 50th anniversary. Yeah, it was wonderful. It really, besides some drama, but besides that, it was great. And then all of us ending up with COVID afterwards.
Well, classic. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I went on a cruise and I came home healthy. That would be the shock of the century. That would be the shock. Jason and I did the Alaskan cruise for our honeymoon.
That's right. I forgot about that.
And then when they welcome everyone in that auditorium situation, this is, by the way, is the one and only cruise I've ever been on, because cruising just was not, wasn't my cup of tea, but we're in there and they're like, if you've been married for 70 years, I mean, the people who were married 50 plus years significantly outnumber the people who were married 5 years and below. And it was just cracking me up, the number of elderly individuals that were surrounding us, and we're in our late 20s hanging on the boat.
I feel like now would be the time to Alaskan cruise.
Yeah. We made a plan where we were going to go back to Alaska every 5 years to watch the receding glaciers.
Oh, God. How depressing.
But we never went back, and it also is very depressing. I learned
Let's
about
come back.
isostatic
Let's come back
rebounding when
and
I
see
was
the
there.
effects of
Climate
global warming.
change. I know. Wah, wah. Yeah. So we have not gone back, but it was, I was like, how we chose that. We're such old people.
From the beginning.
Yeah, it's okay.
Are you I feel like some things you do are old people mindset things, but a lot of you're very adventurous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You love to try new things.
That is true. We do like to try new things. And I don't think we've ever vacationed in the same place twice.
Huh.
We've literally never gone to the same place twice. So
God.
I wasn't always like that. We used to be go, 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 go.
Yeah.
And now I'm sort of like plop. Plop and stay.
I feel like we
Done.
could also find a way to turn that into a t-shirt. I'm so plop these
The vibes.
days.
Vacation vibes equal plop.
Plop. Yeah. Oh God. We really do have to work on our gear though. We need to start writing down all these beautiful sayings that we
There's
have.
so many gems
Mm-hmm.
for, the merch.
Yeah.
Because that's really why we're doing this.
It
At the end of the day.
is. We have an event coming up too that I gotta get planning on. Murder mystery.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, the 27th. We gotta
Do we have
I have to find it.
Okay. I feel like we had said maybe disco.
Yes. I'm still committed to disco.
I think disco's a great idea.
Yeah, I'm very committed to disco. I just have to find the thing and then I need to send invites out.
I feel like I need to invest in some real serious
Disco gear?
like high hold hairspray and all the things.
Do they still sell Aquanet?
I'm sure they do. Get yourself to like CVS. There's got to be some giant can of high hold spray there.
I mean, I feel like that's probably contributing to a lot of global warming in and of itself.
Classic. Who really knows what's in that can?
I don't
it's
know.
flammable, and that's for sure.
It is.
I don't even know what the things are. What is that? Chlorofluorocarbons or something? Is that what's inside that
CFCs.
stuff?
Mm-hmm. CFCs.
Yeah.
Wait, way to pull that out.
Just brought that up.
Yeah.
Science 101 to the pod.
Jeez. Dropping knowledge.
I mean, all of it. Just like we could talk about mitochondria next, whatever you got.
Yeah, we're here for it. Abenomics, no one even knows what that is.
I don't. I don't
That's
know
all
what
right.
that is.
You don't have to.
We could turn it
I just
into-
did a bunch of nonfiction.
Oh,
There,
that's
the amount of
right.
like random pieces of information I have in my brain is
What's
out
your
of
favorite
control.
random piece of information that you have logged?
So what I found, one of the most interesting stories that I did was the creativity of the brain and like understanding like where creativity actually comes from. And this article turned into actually a discussion about the fine line between extreme creativity and mental illness. And that there is just there's just such a very, very fine line. And some people get on both sides of that.
Van Gogh.
Yeah. He was absolutely referenced. So it was fun. And then just, learning about different parts of the brain and what contributes. And
That is very cool. I
yeah,
can't wait
it
to
was
listen.
it was a really great article done in the Atlantic. So
I'm going to shift to one more neighbor story before we call it maybe for the day.
Yeah.
And I just want to point out that one of our neighbors, her son, recently competed in his first ever mixed martial arts throwdown match. What do we call that?
It's a match.
Like boxing. Yeah, a match.
Yeah, it's a match.
And
MMA, baby.
Unfortunately, neither Amber nor I went in person, but Jason and Brian did. They had like a whole caravan situation. They
Represented.
went, like, 2 hours away to watch him do it.
He did good. I watched it online.
And he did great.
He did really great.
I mean, Jason was very impressed. And Jason brought a buddy with him. And his buddy is apparently like super into mixed martial arts stuff too, and said that he did great. And
he was a bull. He was a bull in that race.
He wasn't afraid.
He was like, getting out there.
We talked to him. Maybe it was the next night he was over at their house. So we popped over and he was saying that he wasn't even nervous. He was just like ready to go. Jason said that when they march in and like kind of do their like showing up before they actually get in the ring situation, he just like walked in calmly and like did a little bow in front of the thing. He's like, people show up in like freaking cowboy hats with 1 million people, like make a whole ruckus. And he's just like walking in calmly, bow, go in.
Shout out to Cole, man.
I know.
Keep
see if
doing
he
it, man.
keeps doing it or not. I don't know. I
I'm
don't know what the
in.
verdict is.
I'm in for the next match for sure. I mean, I don't know if I want to drive 2 hours to it
Let's
to
make it
see it,
local.
but
Cole.
yeah, let's get a local match on, Cole. But I enjoyed watching it. I actually really, but here's my problem with some of these in-person sports. I guarantee you I had a better view than
Oh, I'm
everybody
sure.
there.
I'm
Because
sure.
the cameras were like looking down into the cage and
Yeah.
they're cutting camera 1, camera 2. So it
Yeah.
was great. But I told Tracy, I was like, watch my commentary. I was like, come on, Cole, come on, get it. I get so into it.
I get into things when I'm there in person, but if I'm not, I actually am not really into it. But I 100% agree that the views are usually better
They are
when
so
I'm not there in person. So
We're going to an in-person sporting event this weekend. I cannot wait.
have you done the traffic protocol review after the
Not
news you got?
not yet.
Okay.
We're going out Saturday, and we don't have a match until Sunday, so
Okay.
we'll have plenty of time. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
That'll be fun. I
Well,
can't
we'll
wait to
get
hear
an
about
audiobook. We'll
an
listen to
audiobook.
something.
We'll recap all the things. I'm headed to
Yeah.
Salt Lake, via Salt Lake to Park City next week
Oh, that's
for
right.
work.
When do you leave?
20th.
Oh, okay.
Wednesday. I leave on a Wednesday, come back on a Tuesday. So I'll be there like a
Long time.
Yeah. We have a company retreat and then I'm staying for executive meetings at the beginning of the next week. And because it's fully remote. So
Yeah.
we were like, if we're all already going to be out there. Jason was thinking about coming out because, fun fact, we'll be celebrating our 15-year wedding anniversary while I'm there.
Oh,
Which is like
15.
Yeah, which is like, we talked about it and I think we're going to FaceTime celebrate with like room service and DoorDash and just like do something like that.
Oh, that's really sweet.
But St. Lucia was meant to be the thing because I think you'll remember, we had talked about doing like a vow renewal and stuff. And then I was like, I'd rather just invest it in the vacation the more I thought about it. So we have had our celebrations. As a couple with no children, we get to celebrate our love every day freely. So we have that going for us. But yeah, we'll have to do the recap on all the travels.
Vacation retreat, and that'll be good. What, and new construction?
And new construction supposed to start last week. But really, it was supposed to start the week before that. We really think and hope that it's going to start this week. I did a post on Instagram today to try to get recommendations.
I saw that.
I want someone just to raise their hand and be like, hey, we like our realtor's office is right here in Carnegie and we have this room that's not being opened. We'll rent it to you for the next few months, or because they don't really want to go to a giant co-working space.
Yeah.
I'd rather find like the reality is I'd rather go to a coffee shop and have the sound somehow magically go to zero when I have to be on my Zoom calls, but that's not going to happen. So if I have to go somewhere, I'd like to be able to walk to coffee. And there's that new place over here in Green Tree, but you can't walk anywhere.
You can't walk anywhere. Maybe Rita's. That's it. Get yourself
I'd be like, Rita's, could you make me an Americano? They'd be like, no, you cannot.
No.
But and there's one up on Washington Road. But then I started thinking like, I'm gonna
there
have to
might
pay
be
for
one
that and
in
pay for
Dormont.
parking.
There might be one in Dormont.
Okay, I'll investigate that.
Yeah.
Because there's an Industrious downtown. And actually, Industrious is one of our customers, but they're not going to give it to me for free. I might be able to get 15% discount. But I really don't want to drive all the way downtown. I just want to be here.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how that gets resolved.
Yeah. When I'm not recording, you're welcome to work here.
Oh, well, that's.
I don't have a coffee shop, but I got a coffee maker.
That's true.
That makes really good coffee.
You've really invested recently, and the quality is A+.
Well, we've been drinking shit for 10 years, and I just didn't know it.
I know, you get used to what you're used to, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like we made the big switch with our coffee a long time. Like when Jason actually is interested in something, he has to research and investigate. And so when he did decide that he was going to drink coffee, which was a while back now, he's been drinking coffee with me for a long time. He did all this research and decided on what we would have. So I think our coffee game has been relatively strong for some time.
Very solid.
If you're just using, your normal old brewmaster situation, you didn't know.
By the way, there's a mobile coffee shop that sometimes is down at not the Giant Eagle parking lot, but the Dollar Bank parking lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I'll have to find their Instagram. I do follow them on Instagram. It's a cute little pink truck. but I feel like they're there at least once a week, and they might be there this week. Maybe we can pop down there because I'm just working on this stuff, and then I have some strategic planning stuff to do for the nonprofit, but
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a good plan.
yeah,
And then we'll
coffee. Then we can report on our coffee.
the coffee
The
talk.
coffee
Come back
talk.
to the coffee talk and then we'll settle in.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been
Well,
nice. Good to talk to you.
good. Oh, it's great to
I'm
talk to
so
you.
super. All right, folks. We'll see you later.
Okay, bye, neighbors.
Bye.
Bye.